So in my last episode, I did 100 iron golems versus a raid because I wanted to test out how effective the iron golems are, and it turns out they're way too OP, and I still have 100 billion golems running around. And I actually did like 3 or 4, maybe 5 more raids since that video, and I still have 1 billion golems, so it's a bit much. But in this episode, we are going to be making some dye farms, making a house in the flower forest, which you just saw a second ago in kind of the background, and I'll show it to you in more detail, and a bee farm. So let's do that now. Alright, as you can see, here is a bit of a better view of the house that I built. You know, I needed a build, and I figured you probably won't be mad at me for just building this for fun. You know, pretty much like everything off camera. Yeah, basically everything off camera. Just because I was not happy and I wanted just to kind of chill. And so I built this really cute, house. Now the idea of this, what is it called? This oak and stripped oak design with these little spruce trapdoors. This was from a user called Rods on Instagram and Tumblr and YouTube. I'll put a link to the YouTube channel. This was actually the original design. It's actually much closer to Rods' design, and actually if we go in here, I'm creative here. Inspired by Rods. So this is actually what it was going to look like. This was the original plan for my flower base. And I'm really, really happy that I allowed myself to be more creative. I just kind of went a little wild. I barely planned it. I just kind of let my mind take me to wherever. And I'm actually so happy with the final design, and I really loved the look, and so I kind of borrowed that scheme, and obviously I didn't copy it. I wanted to make it my own, but that's where I got kind of the inspiration. Also the spruce door, or like the spruce stairs. Okay, something is wrong with it's very jittery and I don't know why. And the trapdoors for the shutters here, I thought that looked really cool, and so that's what I did. But as you can see, it is supposed to be like a greenhouse. I haven't really ever done anything like this, so I was really proud of how I wasn't afraid, I guess, to kind of mix in mossy stuff and kind of go all out. Now this dirt, you can see these bits of dirt here. This is all going to be honeycomb blocks. I thought it'd be really fun because this is supposed to be a honey farm and flower farm, and I had this really cool idea to have different. Well, you'll see. I'll do a turbo build mode of me building this, but this is kind of the pattern from up top, and every cell is going to have a different things. So I'm thinking that these 2 cells are actually probably going to be some bee related farms. These will be bee farms, and then this one was, I was thinking maybe a flower farm, just so that I can get different dyes. And then maybe this one will be like or maybe I'll combine these two and make a sniffer sanctuary. I don't know yet. This one is probably going to be a flower thing, and this is going to be kind of the central one. I'm thinking maybe do some kind of storage system in here, like you'll enter through here and come here, into here, and then there's going to be different doors. And I have it all kind of planned out already, so I'm going to work on that. And then I built this tree farm by IanXO4, just to AFK. I filmed me building it, and so you can see it, and it's such a fantastic farm. I originally saw it in one of Corralis's videos. Right now we're on season 9 if you're watching this in the future, and he used this farm in his thing, and I decided I would too, and I finally discovered that thanks to that video, that I can just tape my clicker, like my mouse, down, because I don't really feel like, I don't want to put an auto click or anything like that, and I literally just taped my mouse, put it on my second monitor, and just watched something like some Netflix thing while just AFKing. So that was pretty fun. If we go in through the doors, you can see here's the portal, which I had a lot of fun with, and I you know what, I will not tell you the details of what lies beyond this portal, but I have, because that's for a future episode that's coming up, I have some really cool ideas. But I decided to just kind of create this little greenhouse thing. I have my parrots here to dance. These parrots are here just for beauty. They came from the jungle tent thing. If you remember, I had a tent with a jungle area, and so I decided to transfer them here, give them a home. See here, I put like a little detail on the roof here, which is kind of cute. I'm really proud of this garden, just because, you know, it's simple, but it's a little rooftop garden. Never done that kind of thing, and it's a really nice view. Now this tree farm is temporary. Once I have enough blocks, I'm gonna tear it down and put it somewhere else and make it look pretty and stuff like that. So this is just temporary. But you know, I was thinking here to, you know, I just like it. Sometimes I literally will sit, instead of sleeping through the night if I'm doing something else, I'll just sit here and watch the sunrise. It's really pretty, it's really fun. It's so, you know, it's nice. I'm really happy with this build. And actually here, this little section here, this was originally completely flat. It was basically just a big square. And I decided to add this little section to be just some storage. And it turned out really nice. There's some storage inside here, but I think I'm gonna make it a grandfather clock. I'm gonna have to come up with some designs for that. So I could do my dye farm beside my house. I wasn't planning to do that originally, but I decided, you know what, I need to make sure that I explore different parts of the world and that I don't just stay near my base. And so I thought making this little flower farm would be really fun. So yeah, I'm gonna probably do some terraforming of the landscape here. I definitely want a flower kind of farm though, because I want to be able to make this whole place look like it's a giant part of the flower forest. Like I want to put flowers all over here, maybe make it a sniffer sanctuary depending on how they work, either out here in the open or put it here. Let me know what you think of it. I'm very proud of it, and honestly I do not regret not filming it. I know I probably should have, but I didn't, and if that upsets you, I don't really care, because I needed to chill and this was relaxing. Also, not a lot of people watch my videos anyway, so it doesn't bother me if people are unhappy. Yeah, anyways, let's go and do the bee achievements, bee advancements. let's do all the bee stuff, and let's go into turbo build mode and finish this part. Okay, so it is on its way. This is the general idea. I'm not going to finish it completely. My goal was to finish the bee part of it. And so here I've created a bee sanctuary with this. I'm very proud of this, by the way. The redstone was really hard to figure out, but I was able to work through it. I discovered that having a line of redstone would affect this one that's right in front of me, as well as this one. I didn't know that, but I figured it out, and so I figured out a way to do it, and so it's very, very compact, and it looks pretty decent, very simple. Here is just a regular campfire one, and so I also discovered that if you do it, you can have two what are they called? Two bee houses, I think is what they call them, on top of each other per campfire. If you do 3, they're going to attack you. I learned that the hard way. But if you do just 1, if you do just 2 like that, they tolerate you. And then here is another kind of bee little thing. The redstone for this one is also quite easy. You have an observer here, you have the dispenser, and then 2 things of redstone and a block, and that's it. That's really simple. And then here I figured out how to have 2. So the bee sanctuary is done. I mean, when the sniffer comes out and there's more flowers, I'll probably swap out some of these flowers just to add them there. But yeah, this is what the bee sanctuary looks like. And then this is still unfinished. This is going to be for, again, sniffers when they come out. Here is going to be the farms for like flower farms and stuff like that. And then, as you can see, I had a lot of these. And I was going to just use those, but I ended up swapping them out. And then under here, I made a little minecart that goes here, drops it off, and then, the typical dispenser thingy-majiggy that sends it up here and into here. No sorting system, I don't need that. Just very simple. And I'm gonna have the allays. I think it would look very magical to have the allays. And here I have the note block clock system. I might make it longer so that it's a little bit slower. I don't know what to put on the outside. I feel like this looks a little weird, so my idea was to put these little trapdoors, maybe dark oak, like these beehives. I don't know. It's still a work in progress, but my goal was to finish the bee portion so that I could start getting well, the like honey and whatnot, because I wanted to finish my house, which looks like this now. I thought it would be fun. I thought it'd be fun to add, you know, some accents. I'm definitely gonna have to put some in the nether, but I think it looks really, really good with these, with the honey blocks. I think it looks really special. And so I'm really happy with it. And then here, I'm gonna tear this down. I had way too much oak. Like, I have a double chest. I haven't even cracked into this double chest. Well, I took a couple, but like, look, I don't need this. So, there's that. And then here I've been doing these rows and rows of tulips, which are inspired by the Dutch flower fields. If you've ever been, well, just look up Dutch flower fields. Every year they create these massive fields of tulips, and it looks absolutely beautiful. And so I wanted to redo that a little bit in Minecraft. Look at the ball. I ended up moving the portal here because I kept having incidents. So it's almost perfectly centered. Alright, so I've been working on it a little bit more, and I'm going to show you kind of where I'm leaving things off for now. If you want to have a flower farm, it depends on where you put your flower farm in a flower forest. So like these two back here are for tulips, which is how I got so many tulips. And then here's just another one. Down there's the cornflower. So I have a bunch of flowers and dyes. Oh, I was not able to get these yellow ones, these blue ones. Oh god, where are they? I wasn't able to get these blue ones for whatever reason in the flower forest. I couldn't find them. I also can't find Lily of the Valley in that particular forest. So these grow in swamps, and so I decided to make it here. So I have a little farm here. I couldn't do it in the flower forest though. Right now I'm tearing down my my tree farm because I don't need it anymore. So here I have the house is done. And then here is what I kind of decided to do for the bee farm. I filled in all of the glass. Took quite a while. You saw it from up there, what it looked like. Here I'm gonna remove this and then terraform it a little bit. Maybe do a little garden, I'm not sure. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I already showed you the flower farm, but just as a kind of last second thing, this is what it looks like. I cannot wait to have alleys in here. It's gonna be awesome. And then down here, there, I improved the look of it. I discovered that when I put the dispenser right in front of it, like I did it in a test world where I had the glass bottles, because the problem is that the glass bottles, like for glass, is like every time the observer detects something, a change, right, it'll expel it, and so it'll expel empty glass bottles. And when I put it here to put it back in so that I could take it and refill it, it like it would fill with water first and then dispense. So I had to put a space here. Here, as you can see, I did a little floor design, which I think kind of looks cool. Here, the sniffer sanctuary is almost ready. Just need some sniffers and maybe a couple more, you know, flowers, whatever, maybe some terraforming, I'm not sure. Here, I made a bunch of little things, super simple redstone, nothing complicated. And how it works is you stand on it, and then it'll give you that. And let me show you just kind of how it's. It's just a little... It's like that, so when you stand on it, it'll then kind of do some... It'll push it there, and it'll push the observer, and then there's the observer here, the observer back there, which will then activate that. It's not hard. You can figure it out, I'm sure. I'll fix this later. But anyways, yeah, and then I came up with this kind of design. I finished the design, and I'm really happy with it. If you remember, I had also, I wasn't sure what to put, so I put the trapdoors here, and I filled in all of this glass and stuff like that. I think it looks pretty good. I'm very happy with the design personally. I don't know what to do here. Like, I've been trying to do kind of like a spiral down, but it's really hard to get it right. So I'm gonna keep trying, and maybe I'll do it, but maybe I'll leave it open. I don't know. It looks pretty cool, but maybe for now I'll leave it open and then fix it later. It's pretty much done. I now have a propagule glow, I have glow berries, I have this, I have all of the things that can be farmed flower-wise. And then obviously, oh yeah, I wasn't sure if I wanted to put glass here or like some kind of honeycomb pattern just to break things up, because this is kind of, there's nothing really to see here. So like maybe some kind of pattern like that, but there. I don't know. I'll figure it out, but that's kind of the plan. So yeah, now I'm gonna go and fix that, and that's that. That's it. Peace.